Welcome to Red Fracture TV. I, as always, am your host, Sean Chappell. I have now passed the 3-week mark of my self-employment, and this week holds special meaning because it is the first week in which I will not receive a regular paycheck. I am officially under my own steam for now and for always. Remember? I burned those boats. Maybe watch the big announcement video. It has been another busy week, and honestly, for a proposition that saw me focusing on only a few key things, my weeks are filling up with busy pretty quickly. So let's get into that nitty-gritty, shall we? Part of the plan of attack for Red Fracture has always been to try and take advantage of as many avenues of free and/or efficient marketing as possible. In the digital age, a lot of this translates into online structures such as websites and social media. One that you may not know about though, but may wish to take advantage of is Google Business. As everyone knows, Google is a huge entity with its fingers in a lot of pies. Apart from being the biggest search engine on the net, it is also committed to making things vastly more searchable. Part of this is Google Business, which allows retailers to set up a profile on Google specifically for their businesses. And Red Fracture, of course, has taken advantage of that drastically in the last 3 weeks. When you search for a local store on Google and a whole profile comes up with pics of the store, its location, phone number, etc., all that jazz, that is Google Business. And I would encourage anyone with a business to set up a profile. Even shops without a brick and mortar storefront, such as Red Fracture, can benefit from the added exposure. What I like the most about it is the fact that I can do quick, up-to-the-minute posts about events, products, or updates that allow me to add pictures, put in a button with a specific hyperlink, and they don't take all day to write. 1 to 2 minutes is all it takes, and they're up for about 1 week, and then they're done. They come down. They're easy to do without a whole lot of obligation, and they make Red Fracture and other businesses vastly more searchable, and that is a very positive thing indeed. And now, when I type Red Fracture into the Google search window, my business profile comes up second, just after the song Fracture by the band Red. And my website link is fifth. I'm going to keep working until I can get Red Fracture to search as a 1-2 punch in Google. More on that later. I'm happy to announce that I applied for and was offered a spot in a business grant program called Starter Company Plus, which is organized by the Waterloo Region Small Business Center. I received an email outlining the program about a month before I decided to quit my job, and it seemed perfect. Businesses open for less than 3 years, looking for help in marketing and advertising and needing funds to capitalize some part of the business could apply. I'm pretty sure that the Cosmic Universe was listening to my intentions and plunked the perfect opportunity in front of me. I was supposed to get a notification email about it, about the acceptance on the 19th, and admittedly, I was a little deflated when the email didn't show up in my inbox. But, lucky me, the next morning, there it was. It was just fashionably late, which was great. Hooray! The program starts this Tuesday and Wednesday with a couple of bootcamp days and continues on with some mentorships and hopefully, through guidance and my input, assistance with advertising and brand awareness. While I'm happily updating Red Fracture, putting bells and whistles on everything and getting the website ready to receive visitors, it's ultimately all for naught if no one shows up to the party. Without web traffic, I'm dead in the water. On top of the assistance, though, through the mentorships, I hope to use part of the grant to purchase new equipment, drawing equipment, such as a Wacom tablet and/or an XP pen, so I can go digital with my art and upgrade my skills to a more professional level. For me, time is of the essence, and working on certain projects in a digital format just makes better sense. To give you an idea of what I'm talking about, this here is an image I'm working on for one of the honey bomb cards for our game. It's a mashup of the flower bee balm and a fireworks explosion. Unfortunately, I'm still not happy with the colors, and I've already put in a full day working and reworking it previous to this. Now I'm going to spend another hour or two trying to get it to be what I want. If I started with a digital image, all of that could have been fixed with a click of a mouse. There it is, c'est la vie. And now, the part you've all been waiting for. Grants. Go after them. If you're not familiar with the grants and the opportunities that they represent, let me inform you that we, living in Canada and specifically here in Ontario, have a huge array of organizations trying to support our ideas by throwing free money at us. Okay, maybe it isn't exactly free. There are applications to make, possible classes to attend, like what I'm going to have to do, budgets to create, and reports to fill out. People want to know where their money goes. That all takes time. But if the grant that you're awarded is as much as $50,000, like the Chalmers Arts Fellowship, directed by the Ontario Arts Council, or it offers you the opportunity to push your business to create that money as income through support programs such as what I'll be involved in, it may be worth your time. I've applied to a ton of artistic grants in the past and received only one. Another business-oriented grant administered by Maroki Tong as part of the Alta Crea Festival of Alternative Creation. At that time, I don't think I was a very good student, nor did I have the time to be so, and I didn't use it to its full advantage. This time around, my headspace is very different. My business model is also very different, and all of my time is my time. This grant and we're going to be best buds. To top it off, I met an audience development specialist. Her name is Lynn Royce at a talk in Kitchener earlier in the year. She assists people with writing and applying for grants. I'm going to be working with her to line up some granting opportunities in the new year. And while her services aren't free, when all those big budget grants come rolling in, it will all have been worth it. Last but not least, many places around the world don't offer grants. I once had a phone conversation with Travis Louis. Yes, that Travis Louis. And he informed me that they didn't have anything like public grants where he was in New York. So we should consider ourselves lucky. To sum up, grants. Go after them. People want you to succeed. So succeed. For now, that is all. Thanks for watching. P.S. Fracture by the band Red is actually pretty good. Give it a listen.